Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it? Do you remember this face? Probably not. I'm Marcus, and I'm here with DigitalDan.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Field. Yeah, we're back at The Field for the first time in, I think I just said about it to Marcus, 5 months or something. That is ridiculous.
Jeez, it's nice to see you again, man.
How's it going?
It's just such a long reach.
Shake my hand. Yeah, we're back after so long. We actually did come back around, was it January time, to try and film an episode?
Yeah.
But if you remember, it sounded a bit like this. Yeah, there's so much that's happened, both at the site and also just behind the scenes and stuff. We've got contractors that have been assigned to this project for certain things. We have like road works that are going to be happening and road closures. And there's even some trademarks again, which are very interesting.
Mate, there's so much going on. It actually feels real now.
Yeah, no.
And
you haven't been here for a while, so.
It's been so long, and like, before we even get into it, without doxing ourselves, we're both now...
Oh my god, I just got attacked by a bee.
You got beed. We're both now locals.
Yeah.
We're local residents.
We live, if you look over my shoulder, his shoulder, if you look behind that digger there, which we should point out isn't related to Universal, but it's a cool composition of shot.
I live in that digger.
Yeah, and then I live just behind in the dumpster. Wait, that's not a great place to say. On the field, we both live on the field now. But yeah, the fact that this is going to be our local theme park going forwards, how does that make you feel? Upgrading from Gulliver's.
I tell you what, it's going to make opening day a lot easier.
Yeah.
Neither of us need to book hotels now, which is nice.
It's so weird, like the amount of work that's going on now. It feels like we're actually getting there, yet there's still 5 more years to go.
Yeah. So off camera, we scouted over at Manor Road, over at the other side of the site, and we were just looking for other spots because, as you know, this might be the first time we're not on the field. Actually,
yes.
Yeah.
Last time we were back at the public footpath.
The public footpath.
Last time we were back at the public footpath down there, and obviously since I've done some updates anyway, which I'll continue to do, and we'll obviously continue to do these episodes as well. So subscribe so you don't miss all these field episodes coming over the next 5 years. Yeah, we were down at that public footpath.
Yeah.
Documenting it from on site, and now
we've been evicted.
Yeah. We're no longer allowed on that field.
Yeah. But we were looking at other locations.
There's so many places we could do.
Yeah.
Like, we could go to any field and you wouldn't know.
Yeah. We're in Scotland.
Well, I guess because you've not seen the construction recently. I'm covering myself because it's very sunny and there's geese flying around. You haven't seen the construction recently. What are your reactions?
Seeing all the stuff at Manor Road is insane. Like, I've never seen, we've been coming here to a completely empty field, and that's what I'd been used to. But coming here now and seeing so many people working across both sites, even this field behind us, there's lorries, dump trucks, diggers everywhere. Trees have all been chopped down. The landscape is completely changing here, and it's insane. And this is like a minuscule amount of work.
This is just the start, isn't it?
Yeah, compared to what's going to be like enormous cranes and stuff over there.
There's at some point there's going to be basically an entire city behind us. It'll feel like.
Yeah,
right? It's going to be mental, and hopefully, I've had a lot of people ask me to put these sort of locations we stand in into 3 words and come back to them when the park opens, and I will be doing that. I have kept note of them. But I'm really hoping throughout the next 5 years we still can come to this spot, even if the fences go up there. This isn't their land, so hopefully they can actually just block it off from back here, and we can still sit here and document it going up behind.
Yeah. For context, where we are right now is where a lot of Stuart bee walk their dogs, as we found out. And there's some signs over there that say, watch out for farm vehicles crossing the footpath, things like that.
So we are on a footpath.
It would seem like we're on a footpath. That's what the sign says.
Yeah,
at least it says this.
And also, we always make sure, even like in my own updates and stuff, when I'm going really close up to the fences and everything, I always make sure to ask, and they always say, as long as you're not on the site, you're completely fine, and as long as you're somewhere that everyone else goes, which we're on. Let's break out the list.
The list.
There are 2 lists and a train. You can't see the train, you can hear it. You want to say a word? He won't say much.
So, the list. This is actually old news.
Oh, we're going to have to quick fire through this one.
Yes. SDO has now taken effect here at the site, which took effect
That's like
a long
3
time
months
ago. What does this mean? It means that they can basically construct things without submitting planning permission. Which, what does that mean for us as fans? Well, you know when things get constructed at theme parks and we see all the plans get submitted and they get put all over Twitter and it's like, spoilers!
Oh no, he's gone back to his ways before.
Karen Marcus is back. Essentially, most of Universal could potentially be built and we'd have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, which is, I think, I do really like knowing what's going on, like with the plans and stuff. It's really fun to like recreate things or whatever. But to know that this project, Universal have it in their hands whenever they want to release stuff like they did with Epic Universe, like a video animation of what's coming, they can do that and that will be the announcement rather than someone going, oh yeah, this plan's just dropped by the way, this is what's coming. And it's like, well, we kind of already knew when Universal announced it. So I'm personally actually happier that we're not getting plans come out.
100%. As someone who works with marketing teams at theme parks, and they put so much money and time into planning out how they announce what a certain ride is, to know that that's not going to get spoilt here is very cool.
And it's like the biggest part of the UK theme park industry ever, probably.
Yeah.
So
European, probably.
Really good to know that.
So many new jobs have been hired for Universal. So many new jobs. We've got techies, show producers, we've got creatives, we've got so many people now working already for this theme park, which isn't there yet.
Give it 5 years.
And that's dead interesting. And they've hired me. Please.
But interesting thing I'll tell you about that is one of the first times on those jobs when they've come up on those websites. That's one of the first times we've seen written Universal United Kingdom Resort as the official name. That must be the name going forward. The park won't be called that, but the resort probably will be.
And something you spotted earlier, the first sign here saying Universal.
There is a construction sign. You know, you see those red massive square signs that say road closure. Oh, this lake has overflown. There's a train coming towards you. Those sorts of signs, you sort of see them around construction sites, and there's now one outside here that says Universal Traffic and stuff like that, and it's all Universal based, which is very exciting.
Oh. It feels so real here now, and I don't know if it's like the excitement of like seeing it all happen or if I'm just getting sunburnt.
I was going to say we're going to be so dehydrated driving home.
I'm going to have panda eyes from my sunny G's.
Oh, we should have put some sun cream on, man.
Oh! They were coming right at me, man.
There's now going to be a big red sign that says geese coming your way.
Oh, no drones over the site, but tell the geese that. Oh wait, yeah. Wait.
No, why did you just say that?
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, the geese have just proved us that we can still fly over.
Yeah, it's like it's interesting. There's two sides to this, isn't there? Really,
there's like a whole debate. Like...
Yeah, it's so Universal don't own the airspace over this field here, and there is no-fly zones in place over the field. So by law, it would seem like they can't do anything, even though their sign goes into a lot of detail about how they're going to potentially take you to court if you do so. I'm not a lawyer.
No.
You're not a lawyer.
Well, this is when I tell you, I've just been employed by Universal as a lawyer.
Oh, congrats, man. It's interesting. I don't want to say you can or you can't. Don't take our legal advice. But from our basic understanding, it would seem like Universal can't necessarily prosecute you just for flying over.
I'm aware that this letter and all these posts of the cease and desist, it's basically a scare tactic, if we're being completely honest. Some people, I've spoken to workers, some people have ruined it for everyone, the fact that they've been flying it literal meters above the ground, whether people be working or not, and then criminal damage has been done and all that sort of stuff. So it's not a joke or anything. I do think that letter is more of a scare tactic, because those who have flown it very high above, like we've done and everything like that, they're completely fine in their legal right to. But that's the other side of the debate, is that do you want to upset Universal by still flying your drone over when you can just walk over and have a look at the fence?
Exactly. And I think, like, I've always thought there is a bit of a moral side as well. Just because something's legal doesn't mean that you have to morally everyone off. Like, if they've clearly made it clear they don't want it happening.
Yeah, it's a really difficult one. Like, I personally, I've reached out to Universal, and I'm hoping to hopefully reach out to, I don't know, what is it, the Civil Aviation Authority and stuff, just to get everyone, just to get more information on this situation. But there's only so much everyone can do, and hopefully they get back to at least someone who's reached out and give us a full answer, because I think it is unfair that some people have ruined it, but then that is why people can't fly their drones over, because they have ruined. I just went in a circle.
But clearly this doesn't apply to geese.
But drones aside, road closures then. There is actually going to be a lot of road closures around here.
I don't care.
You don't care?
You can talk about the road closures. I'm gonna mute you. Yeah. I can't hear you, man. Wait, hold up. There you go.
There we go, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Down on the other side of the site, nearer where we are actually, at the Broadmead Road that runs right along the south point of the field where the car parks will be, there's actually a road closure scheduled for late April to May for works regarding enabling works to support Universal, and it'll include 2 new site access points. At the Lake Zone, we've got 1 site access point, and then on that other side as well, earlier this year we were sort of discussing, and not that episode came out, that access point that's gone in towards that side of the field, and now we're going to have 2 more down here. We saw loads of tree clearance as well, which makes us believe that there'll be another site access point on Manor Road being made, which we'll keep you updated on, so follow along for the ride.
There's so many access points, which makes it makes interesting.
Makes interesting.
But I think that almost shows just the scale of this field. If you've never been here before, the field where they're building is so stupidly massive. Stupidly huge.
It's bonkers. When we first walked onto the field, didn't we? We were just like, how is this an entire theme park? Like, it's massive. So yeah, they're going to have multiple access points south and north of the site.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
Yeah.
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 Next up, Universal have established a temporary headquarters close to its planned UK theme park. The company has taken over the top floor of Bedford Borough Hall on Caldwell Street, which is already home to Bedford Borough Council.
Nice.
So they've basically just taken a floor from Bedford Borough Council, and they're using that as temporary headquarters for Universal.
Yeah.
So, interesting stuff.
We pay our taxes to Bedford Borough Council, so I think we should get invited round for a cuppa.
I actually agree. Bring us round. Let us on the site.
Yeah, you didn't collect my bins the other day, so...
Very interesting. And speaking of the taxpayers and being taxed, and not necessarily bins, but a lot of people consider them rubbish. The government. There has been a lot of news reports and articles coming out saying that the UK government is preparing to commit more than £1 billion in taxpayer-funded infrastructure support for the brand new theme park, Universal Bedford.
How much?
1 billion.
1 billion?
For infrastructure. So this isn't to do with the actual theme park, because Universal are obviously funding that. Is it NBC Universal, I think they go under? Or that is being completely funded, the entire theme park. But the infrastructure side is that sort of road network coming in and the transport networks and everything. And the government are going to fund 1 billion of taxpayer money into it. Why are you still looking at the trains? I guess it is. But yeah, £1 billion going on infrastructure. I mean, that doesn't actually tell you when they're going to do all this work, because knowing the government, it won't be done for opening.
That's gone up a lot though, hasn't it?
I think it was 500 mil at first.
So it's doubled.
If it's doubled in recent times, how much is it going to go up by in the future? Like,
wow.
It is mental. You've also got the fact that Universal Studios UK has appointed 2 contractors to build infrastructure facilities for the new theme park.
Yeah.
Violin.
Veolia?
Yes.
Water, right?
Yeah.
Water. Veolia water.
Yeah. There's loads of water behind the camera, you can't see it, but I'm just going to drink all of it right now. And they're basically going to be building a major new water treatment facility aiming to reduce the pressure which the theme park is going to have on nearby Bedford water infrastructure.
Thank God for that.
There's so many people were complaining about that, so at least that's going to be the case, so we'll actually see.
We won't wake up and see our toilets drained and
all over the floor. Universal, what are you doing?
Like Toxicators opening day.
And then we're also going to get a facility which will recycle and reuse water, including rainwater runoff, and that will be operated by UK facilities management firm ESP Utilities Group. This means absolutely nothing to us, but I'm sure someone out there who's a utility enthusiast who always lands on the utility company in Monopoly and buys it each time. Guarantee you someone will enjoy that information.
Good on you.
There's loads of stuff about that whole infrastructure thing and like the electricity substation, and they're going to build one of the UK's largest electric vehicle charging facilities. Contractors confirmed, though. The fact we're getting contractors confirmed this early on shows good signs.
Yeah. Carlos Sainz.
One of the main things that's happened is a trademark has been submitted by Universal on the 17th of March for Jurassic Park, followed by a Jurassic Park logo with the dinosaur. With that logo being trademarked, it could be for another Jurassic Park thing in the UK, you never know, but it's by Universal, of course. And at the same time, under one of the classes, which is like sort of shows you what the trademark comes under and what it's for, it says theme park services and attractions.
Hell yeah.
We've had this in the past, I want to say late last year maybe, or early this year for Back to the Future. That was the same. It said theme park services. Universal submitted that trademark for Back to the Future. We've now had the same thing happen a few months later for Jurassic Park. How does this make you feel?
Oh, mate, it's the best thing in the world. Like, to think that we're going to have attractions for Back to the Future and Jurassic Park right here. And I think the interesting thing to talk about here is it's not Jurassic World. It's Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Either way, I actually don't mind if it's Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I actually think after doing the Jurassic World water ride in California, that was the best thing in that park. Like, so, and I mean, technically Velocicoaster, which everyone loves, is Jurassic World themed, not Jurassic Park. So,
but then also the Jurassic World dark ride that's in Beijing is apparently one of the best dark rides in the world, and it looks like that massive dark ride building at the back of the park is what that's going to be.
Yeah.
So now to know, like you said, Jurassic Park and Back to the Future are, in a way, the only confirmed areas, I guess. In a sort of sense. It could just be that they're going to sell merch and do like a little walk-through attraction theme to it, and they won't do an entire area, but I pray that's not the case because I really want both of those themes.
What makes me think that is absolutely not the case is they wouldn't submit for that trademark 5 years ahead of building the park. They'd probably submit for that like when they're doing the merchandising like a year ahead, but not 5 years. The only people employed really at the moment are basically involved in creating the park and, you know, the plans and the attractions. And to be honest with you, all of that, as far as we're aware, might already be done.
Yeah, it could
be. Might not be, but as far as we're aware, there could be a big planning piece of paper which shows the park layout and all the attractions exactly as they're going to be in 5 years somewhere in this country.
There could also be that plan somewhere on this site.
Yeah.
Genuinely, right behind us on one of the site offices, someone in that site office could have the entire map of the plan.
Should we Mission Impossible like our way in?
No, we just want to continue to give these updates respectfully and as much information we can. Well, that's everything on my list, Marcus. Jurassic Park and Back to the Future being confirmed through trademarks. I think that's very exciting. I think that's very promising. I don't think that means necessarily they've got Back to the Future and Jurassic Park coasters planned right now, like we've seen it in the concept art. I think that concept art's changed like so much already. I wouldn't be surprised if the whole thing is flipped upside down, turned around 360. It's on a washing machine. It's gone on the smiler. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it's all mixed up now and it's completely different.
Yeah, put on a lake.
Yeah, 1,500 likes and we'll do the lake and we'll sit in a boat.
Oh mate, it's been nice to be back. We've defrosted after winter.
But yeah, it's been nice to actually sit down and talk about all the stuff like the contractors and everything properly, because you know we want to cover it as best we can here on the field.
Hell yeah.
So subscribe to my channel, DigitalDan, and go check out Marcus's channel as well, Thrill Riders.
Hell yeah.
Stay tuned for more episodes of The Field coming your way very soon, and also construction updates in general, because we're both local, so we're going to be here a lot over the next 5 years. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, subscribe. See you next time. Au revoir. Oh, hang on. Can you hear that? Follow that tune. Follow that tune, Marcus.